Hey guys, I did it. I started my YouTube and we are going to talk about everything, so pull up a chair and tune in. My name is Asia and my page is According to Asia. So I am an influencer and mom extraordinaire. I finally decided to get on YouTube because everybody have been telling me to get on YouTube, and I have so much content, so many plans to share with you guys. I have 3 kids. 2 kids are diagnosed with autism, and so I try to advocate a lot for my children, and I think that's where my popularity came from. So this page is going to be pouring into ourselves, pouring into our children, pouring into our relationships, pouring into everything that will help us in the future. I want to tell you, I can talk, okay? Like, I'm going to share everything. Any questions you have, drop it below in the comments. I'm just so happy you're here, and I hope you stick along to follow the journey because I'm going to be sharing everything. You guys are my besties, and we are going to get to it, okay? So the first topic we're going to talk about is how to balance being a mom, wife, and just being that girl. Like, it's so hard, okay? But let me tell you something. As much as you put into being a mom, you have to put that much more into being that girl. And when I mean that girl, it's not just the aesthetic wise. It's about feeling great. You know, sometimes you could show up as being a mom and being present for your kids, like trying to do the best, whether it's waking up super early, packing their lunch, doing extra stuff as being a mom. But guess what? You need time for yourself too. And this channel, I'm going to be showing you guys how to tap into making time for you, because if you are not 100%, you cannot be 100% for others, okay? So I pride myself now in finally finding that balance of being for everyone and for myself. I have to show up for myself, and I hope that I encourage you guys to show up for yourselves as well, because it is essential. I feel like back in the days they used to be like, oh, just do it, you know, be that super hardworking mom, put it all on your back and just figure it out. And we're not doing that no more. Soft life only, okay? Unless you have to. I get it, everybody has a grind season, right? But not all the time. Your life shouldn't be in all the time survival mode. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's going to be so hard. You're going to feel like you're battling the world, literally. And trust me, I know. I have 2 children diagnosed with autism, okay? It's as hard as it gets. I mean, no, to me, okay? That's just my opinion. Imagine, everyone has their story, right? Like, it could be hard for everyone, right? So for me, I try to pour into my children as much as possible, and try to learn new things for them, try to figure out how I can advocate to be the best parent for them so that they can be their best selves and flourish. And if you follow my Instagram, you guys will see all the videos about their new progress, and it has been amazing. But guess what? It's because I've been really putting in the work every single day. Every single day I'm practicing, you know, just basic communication. Like, have a child that is neurodivergent, life is so much tougher, okay? Like, people take for granted the little things. Like, for example, your child saying, "Mommy, I love you," or "Mommy coming to give you a hug and a kiss." Some people never get to hear that. And so I think it's super important to really just put in the work so that you can have those moments with your child, right? Like, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen for everyone, but if we be intentional about it and every day we show up with 100%, and if those days that you can't, that's okay, right? Like, we doing soft life only. So if it's some days that your child only want to eat chicken nuggets, let them eat them chicken nuggets, girl, okay? Like, let's just make sure they're gluten-free, but let them eat them chicken nuggets. So let's bring it back. So now, if I had an extremely long week with the children, when I tell you, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm here with them, I'm 24/7, they're cool. What I try to do is the weekend, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go have some wine. That's how I find the balance. And I know everybody may not have that support, but for me, I try to make it, and I try to be very intentional about it, whether I'm going on a date night with hubby or I'm going out with my friends. And also, we try to squeeze in family time as well, and it's a lot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The meltdowns, everything, it's a lot. But guess what? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going because I have to. And I hope that I'm showing you guys that you can keep going, right? Life is gonna life be lifing. That's number one, okay? And we're gonna get into all of the stuff that life be lifing. We're gonna talk about entrepreneurship. We're gonna talk about raising kids with autism. We're gonna talk about being married. I've been married 9 years. Can you believe that? Like 9 years? That's crazy. It's so crazy. I'm going to start my blog soon. 2024, we are focusing on being that girl and being the best person that we can be. So, to starters, this channel we're gonna focus on things that we can do to upgrade our life. What can we do? We can upgrade our wardrobe, our lifestyle. We can upgrade our experiences, our dining experiences. We can upgrade our parenting. We can upgrade everything, like your body. Like, girl, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna share so much with y'all. I got the tea for real. So if you stick around, you are gonna learn so much, I promise you. We are going to answer a little quick Q&A. Okay, so I did ask my Instagram followers a couple of questions of what they wanted me to talk about on YouTube, so I'm just gonna share a couple. Someone asked me, do I want more kids? And the answer is nope. No, absolutely not. We are not having any more children. We have 3, and that is enough because my hands are completely full. But real talk, if they didn't have a diagnosis of autism, we probably would have had more children, because we both, well, my husband wanted 5 kids initially, but we both decided that 3 is enough for us, so that's what we're gonna stick to. How do you make being a mom look so easy? Even on your tough days, you still smile. Honestly, the thing about social media is that it's a highlight reel, right? Like, people are only gonna post the good things. For me, I try to post both so that you guys can really see what it's like in the behind the scenes of, like, you know, my kids are having meltdowns. I try to show the best of both for us. Obviously, I do filter a lot. Like, I don't put every single thing. Sometimes people are really harsh and they forget that, like, those are your children, or that's your family, and this is your life. And a lot of people are Twitter throw, you know, like they like to write in the comments and they say really mean and nasty things. So sometimes I just don't share. But yeah, how do I get through it with a smile? Honestly, I take a deep breath all the time. So even when I'm having a bad day, I try not to take it out on my kids because they can't control it, right? Like, they are not doing it on purpose. So I always try to remember that, like, they are not doing it on purpose, and it's something that they cannot control. So that always keeps me grounded. Like, you know, I know they're not purposely trying to, like, fight or, like, be frustrated, and a lot of times it's because of the breakdown in communication. So I've definitely, like, horned in on that part. So I study them and I know their triggers, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. And how I get through the day is that when my husband comes home, I unload it on him, which is not good. But and then sometimes what I do is I go in the bathroom and I cry. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you guys. Like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna share everything. I'm gonna tell you everything. YouTube only, so you guys gotta come here and see it. This is only for my YouTube girls. So sometimes I cry. Like, it helps me. It makes me feel better. Sometimes I just, after they're having a bad meltdown, I go in the bathroom and I cry, and I have my meltdown, and then I come back and we're good. You know, that's just the honest truth. So let's move on. What's another one? Someone said, have you ever thought about having a reality show, Cabela's House, or All in the Cabela's? I don't think we would ever do a reality show. How do you prioritize you? Okay, so for 2024, this is the big tip, guys. This is what we're gonna do. So what I try to do is, you know, when you're in your momming and you're working, you have to at least take one day. Even if you can't get a full day, take like an hour, 2 hours. Do something that you enjoy to do. Even if you gotta lock yourself in the bathroom to take a bath, do it, because you need it for your sanity, you know? Like, for me, I have to take a bath and just relax in a nice hot warm bath, like whenever the kids are asleep or before they come home from school sometimes, because I know, like, it's gonna be so much, you know, when I jump in. So I definitely try to be intentional about having my alone time and having enough time that I can think and process what I want to do. So for sure, motivate you to keep you pushing when you're feeling overwhelmed and out of it. What motivates me is knowing that I'm helping someone. So I share a lot about my life and things because I'm hoping that people can learn from it. And I just wish that I had someone who was like me, and someone who is experiencing the things that I'm going through. So I try to be that for other people, whether it's I'm going to share something that's working for me. I'm going to try to share like more recipes and share more things, how I got the kids to eat more foods and how I did a lot of different things. So that's what I'm going to be sharing on YouTube, and YouTube only. So make sure you guys subscribe if you like the content, and I'm gonna post a lot more. Drop down below in the comments whatever you would like to see. And yeah, that's it for the question and answer for now, because this is getting a little windy and this is supposed to be like an introduction. Make sure to check out my Instagram, TikTok, and now my YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.